Hey everybody, James Wallace here with Transit, coming back at you guys with our next installment of the video vocal percussion series Rhythm and Motion. Now before we get started today, we just want to address a couple quick things. As always, if you have comments, if you have any feedback, leave it down below, send us a video response, let us know what you think, and we'll definitely get back to you guys. The second thing, we've been seeing a lot of comments that people have been having some trouble with the PF snare. Now that's totally to be expected. That's a little bit harder sound, a little more advanced sound that takes a lot of practice. Took me a lot of practice to get it to sound good. So if you're having trouble with it, don't give up on it yet. We'll come back to it with some techniques to help you with it in some later videos. But for now, go back to the PF snare video, watch that, and keep practicing. And again, in videos to come, we'll give you some tips for how to improve that sound. All right, so today we're going to go back and go to, again, a little easier sound to do, one that you can do very easily and then build up until it gets better and better and better. And that is an alternating hi-hat hit. Now, we do this really because the T hi-hat that we learned, realistically, we can only go so fast with that sound by itself. And really, it just sounds like to me at least, it sounds like you're taking one hand and hitting the hi-hat over and over and over again. And there are a lot of techniques and a lot of patterns in drumming where you're using both hands to go on the hi-hat. And there's a way in vocal percussion to achieve that a little bit easier. And what we do is we alternate that T hi-hat sound with a little K, little guttural K sound like this. Now, in isolation, it's probably very obvious that those sounds are not the same. However, when you put those into a pattern, when you start doing them a little bit faster, the ear really can't discern the difference between the T and the K sounds that you're doing. So again, all we're doing is alternating between the T and the K, like this. All right, and as you can see, that's a relatively easy thing to do by itself. You can do it a lot slower. You can build up and do it faster. Me personally, I often also like to use it in a triplet feel, so like a TKT, KTK thing back and forth like this. Remember, we use that same basic feel with some of the tom rolls we did before, but that triplet feel will give you a slightly different feel and a slightly different pattern. You can put that alternating TK in if you'd like, if the song calls for it. So again, all we're going to work on today is alternating the T and the K sound for that multiple hit on the hi-hat, like this. And again, you just start slow and build your way up. Just keep going, and you'll build those muscles, and you'll build what you need to make that sound go faster and make it even more impressive. So that's it for this week. This is James Wallace with Transit, signing off for you guys. One last thing, actually, before I do that, like this video if you like what you're watching, like all our other videos. Make sure you give us that feedback, give us those comments, and we'll keep rolling right along with Rhythm and Motion. So again, we'll try it one more time. I'm James Wallace with Transit, signing off for you guys on Rhythm and Motion.